When I was in grade 5, the school decided to get a pet fish for our class. They had 3 fishes in the tank, 2 goldfish. One was a solid color and one was a mix of orange and white. And they also had one of them weird fish that cleaned the tank. Let's see here. They're called plecos, I think. It was so exciting, especially at that age, to have the new fish in our class. Close to the summer, when everyone was going to go on break, they decided to give the fish away to the kids in my class since there would be no one there to care for them. They put all our names in a draw and decided to draw our names to see what 3 kids would get the fish. 2 kids got picked, and I really wanted to get picked. Please pick Kooks, please pick Kooks, please pick Nellie. I was so upset, but Nellie was one of my best friends at the time. I don't really remember how it ended up happening, but she said I could keep the fish. I was so excited. I got the first pick, and I ended up picking the mixed fish. Me and him were gonna be besties. I went home that day with Goldie in an ice cream tub. Nellie and I were neighbors. Just as I was about to go buy him a tank, I hear a knock at the door. It's Nellie and her older sister. We here for the fish. Last time I checked, you gave Goldie up for adoption. This isn't Walmart where I'm going to give you 90 days to return or exchange something. Alright, this is my child, legally. Least to say, I didn't end up giving Goldie back to Nellie. Me and that fish had some good times together. Goldie ended up living for 5 years. Until tragedy struck. I come downstairs to feed my son like any other day. I see Goldie is just in a weird position. It kind of looked like this. Buddy? Do we need to go see the chiropractor? He wasn't eating, barely moving. I felt awful. This was my first pet. I couldn't bear to see it die. Even though, y'all, I'm well aware it was just a fish, it was still my son. My dad says he's going to take it out of the tank, that he shouldn't suffer and that he's too old now. I can't handle it. So I run to the neighbor's house, crying and panicking. I just remember sitting there, knowing that they were going to bring my poor queen out of the water. When I finally went home, Goldie was a goner. My sister said he literally flopped once and died. She said she didn't know if Goldie would be able to be flushed down the toilet because of how big he was. Yeah, pretty tragic. And yes, I know I was like 15 or 14 years old at the time. But I'm telling y'all, losing your first pet is tough. I still think of Goldie every now and then. I was at work once when I told a coworker, yeah, my fish lived up to 5 years. 5 years? Damn, mine lived for a week. What'd you do?
Love. The key is always love.